This year is the 20th year of the BCA. Started 20 years ago. It was to create a practical martial art out of everything. Nothing was banned. Everything was used. Anything that was good, they followed in. And that was the whole point. It was to take martial arts and generally fighters, in a sense, boxers, wrestlers, anything you would like to look, is the practical side of the martial arts. You're cleaning off the best of the techniques and basically put it into a system. Every system was welcomed with open arms as long as they had open heads. That's the best way to describe it. What we're going to do today is do on all the things that are would be classed as frowned upon in sport and activities. Everything you do, the hardest bit you do it is acting on your adrenal. All right? Have a little sit down, we're going to have a chat and make you feel better. And then I'll make that worse. Right. Sometimes the hardest bit to come on a BCA seminar is to come through the door. I prepare myself weeks before for the phone calls, the emails, I'm definitely there, John, put me down, hardcore, I'm going to be there. And then also wait for the next phone call or text, sorry, my dog's dead, my grandma's died for the 14th time this year, and I'm still attending the funeral. Yes? It makes no difference. The hardest bit is to act on your adrenal, which really was the point of the BCA. Getting people that thought they were in a comfort zone, out of a comfort zone, and put it where it really is. Even in a sport and activity, there's a referee, there's a medic, there's a doctor, there's somebody who'll tell you to stop when you don't have to. Yeah? You go, oh, I was there, I would have done it. Look, you stopped it. There's an illustration. The Ultimate Fighter was in 1993. My friend was there, and a few people were talking about the fights. Had a good chance to talk to Bill Wallace about it. He was a compere on the night, and he said a lot of people went to it hoping the police would stop it. But after Gerald Godot kicked out the sumo's teeth and they landed next to Kathy Long and Bill Wallace's table, the people at the back decided they should warm up for the fight that they're now going to have. That's why when you saw the fights come out, some of the fighters that said their style was the best in the world looked like scare rabbits. They didn't even realise they were going to fight. They thought the police, as soon as something would happen, they get pulled. And all the kudos of like, I was there though, I was going to do it. And then they realised, yes, you certainly are going to do it. Get yourself out there and enjoy yourself, don't get hurt. That's the hardest bit for most people. Practical martial artists are good people, generally. They're nice people, but they see the real in it. Doing a kata, I play with swords and things like that. I look at it as a learning curve of the art or one of the arts that I teach. Yeah, that's a good thing. What you're trying to do is look in yourself and see what it feels like. Before this course started, I went through my normal ritual. I cough, I get an adrenal pitch, and I'd be sick. Years ago when I started training, I used to have to go to Darlington when I was 13 and run through town, get a train, and I didn't know what the feelings were. It was an adrenal. I used to be sick. I used to have wobbly legs. I used to like walk up the bank and go, you could talk yourself out of it. No one's seen us yet. I can just go home. And I was getting 3 hours of kicking. That's the best way to describe it. Then I would do the same thing on the way home, run through Newcastle on a Thursday night, wondering why people were out drinking, because I thought people only drank Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Dinner time up till 2 o'clock, and then a Sunday dinner and a bit of a kip and then go back out. So I didn't understand that. All it is adrenal. What today's class or play is going to be is just working on the adrenal. I've had people that don't do physical activities, don't want to train in it, wouldn't never pick a weapon up, stand in the corner of the gym with a stick and a bottle and screaming at each other by the end of the seminar because they said they wouldn't do some of the things that you'll do. That's funny, but good. Anything like that is a good related technique. Yeah, right. What you're going to do is play a game of verbal tennis. Verbal tennis is somebody being derogatory to you in a non-physical sense. One person's going to be passive, one's going to be aggressive. I always use this as the start of the class because it gets your adrenal heightened. Right, you can be as derogatory as you want, but you can't go into a physical. You can't poke, no deadly finger, no palming, which we'll get to later on. Everything that's allowed, but whatever they say in context of what they're saying now is ignored in later life, right? If they call you twat, baldy, fat, ugly, lesbian, anything. If you are baldy, fat, ugly, lesbian, you're probably not here. But you can say it in any context, but it's not taken in a derogatory sense, all right? Everyone's friends. I want to look at it like that way, but I want to kick off the adrenal. Stand up, find a partner. One person's going to be aggressive, one person's going to be passive.
Fuck off!
That's a good start. Right. This is a dojo. It's really well etiquette, as you can see by most of my tuition. Yes, you can swear when you want to, you can call them names, you can call what you want. Everything goes. Do not touch them. When I see a change, the passive becomes aggressive, the aggressive becomes passive. If you're not doing it right, I will change.